is Melody Milay. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This video will cover the topic about derivation of trigonometric formula and their real-world applications. So, before we start to discuss, I'm just gonna share to you my passion in mathematics. So, the reason why I'm passionate about math is because numbers help us understand the world and math help us understand numbers. And I am having fun to solve a mathematical problem, especially if I get the correct answer. And through that, I realized how passionate I was toward mathematics each time I successfully discovered a pattern to solve a difficult problem. So, let's start. I-discuss naman natin will be about double angle identities. Actually, medyo more related ito guys pagdating doon sa sum of angle identity. So, ano ba yung mga double angle identities natin? Sin 2 theta is equals to 2 sin theta cosine theta. Cosine 2 theta is equals to cosine squared theta minus sin squared theta. Or pwede ring 2 cosine squared theta minus 1 and pwede ring 1 minus 2 sin squared theta. And lastly, ang tangent 2 theta is equivalent to 2 theta to 2 tangent theta all over 1 minus tangent squared theta. So, lahat to guys, ipo-prove natin today. So, let's start sa sine double angle. So, ang gawin natin, si alpha, gawin natin equal to beta, equal to theta. So, yung sine alpha plus beta na equal kay sine and cosine, lahat ng alpha at beta, palitan natin ng theta. It will be equivalent to sin theta plus theta equal lang kay sin theta, cosine theta plus cosine theta, sin theta. By commutative property of addition, si sin theta, cosine theta, equivalent natin kay cosine theta, sin theta. So, pwede nating masimplify ito na sin 2 theta, equivalent natin ito kay 2 sin theta, cosine theta. Next, proceed naman tayo guys kay cosine 2 theta. So, paano natin gagawin yan? Ganun ulit. Si alpha and beta, gawin natin equal to each other, which is also equivalent to theta. Ang alam natin, cosine ni alpha plus beta equals lang kay cosine alpha, cosine beta, minus sin alpha, sin beta. Lahat ng alpha and beta, palitan natin ng theta. So, magiging cosine theta plus theta. Equal lang din kay cosine theta times cosine theta minus sin theta times sin theta. So, combine mga like terms, yung magka-multiply, i-multiply natin ito. So, magiging cosine 2 theta equal lang din kay cosine squared theta minus sin squared theta. So, may isa na tayong na-prove. Okay, so paano naman guys yung ibang dalawang equivalent values ni cosine 2 theta kanina? So, pwede natin gamitin yung concept ng Pythagorean identity. Yung sin squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. So, ito muna gawin natin. Si sin squared theta, palitan natin ng 1 minus cosine squared theta. So, mula doon sa cosine 2 theta, pwedeng gawin ito na cosine squared theta minus 1 cosine squared theta. Evaluating the minus sign, so pwede natin gawin itong cosine squared theta minus 1 plus cosine squared theta. Combining like terms, cosine 2 theta equal lang din kay 2 cosine squared theta minus 1. So, ito ang pangalawang forma. And then lastly, si cosine squared theta. Pwede rin natin gawin na 1 minus sin squared theta. So, itong cosine squared theta minus sin squared theta, pwede rin natin gawin na 1 minus sin squared theta. Ito rin pwede rin natin i-combine yung negative terms. So, yung cosine 2 theta, equivalent lang din kay 1 minus 2 sin squared theta. So, ito ay yung tatlong equivalent na cosine 2 theta. So, Lastly, ang ipiprove naman natin will be the tangent to theta. Again, alpha and beta must be equal to theta. They are equal to each other. Tangent alpha plus beta equals kay tangent alpha plus tangent beta all over 1 minus tangent alpha tangent beta. Lahat ng alpha and beta palitan natin ng theta. So ito na. Combining like terms, so makukuha natin tangent 2 theta equal lang din kay 2 tangent theta all over 1 minus squared all over 1 minus tangent squared theta. So, alright, let us proceed to examples. For the first problem, we have if theta is an obtuse angle such that sine theta equals 5 over 13, find sine 2 theta, cosine 2 theta, and tangent to theta. Okay, we draw yung reference triangle for theta. So, sabi, obtuse angle. So, therefore, nasa quadrant 2. So, let's say, ito siya. Ito si theta. Tapos, may terminal point na x, y. So, itong reference right triangle natin is si alpha must be equal to 180 degree minus theta. Sa given tayo na sine theta or equal sine alpha equals 5 over 13. So, di ba, yung sine natin is opposite over hypotenuse. So, yung opposite natin dito sa alpha is itong 5, and then yung hypotenuse natin is itong si 13. So, dapat, iti-take note pa rin natin yung signs. So, since yung y natin ay nasa second quadrant, positive 5 siya. Tapos, yung x natin, ito siya. Ito siya, di ba? Dapat negative siya kasi nasa second quadrant tayo. Pero, solve muna natin siya by using Pythagorean theorem. So, x is equals to square root of 13 squared minus 5 squared. So, 13 squared is equals to 169 and 5 squared is equals to 25. So, isa-subtract natin dahil unlike sign. So, 169 minus 25 is equals to 144. And the square root of 144 is 12. So, therefore, x must be negative 12. So, ngayon, pwede na natin mahanap using reference triangle yung other required na trigo function. So, di ba kasi pinapahanap sine 2 theta, cosine 2 theta, and tan 2 theta. So, kailangan pa natin ng cosine theta, tsaka tan theta. Kasi formula natin dito sa double angle, gagamitin natin yung cosine theta, tangent theta, and sine theta. Meron na tayong sine theta, meron na rin tayong cosine theta, and tangent theta. So using this reference triangle, ano si cosine? Cosine theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. So, itong cosine theta is equals din sa cosine alpha. So, ang ating adjacent is negative 12 over hypotenuse 13. And then, for tangent theta, we have opposite over adjacent. So, ang opposite sa alpha is 5. And ang adjacent is negative 12. Okay, so therefore, kompleto na tayo. Hanapin na natin si sine 2 theta. So, kanina, equal siya sa 2 sine theta, cosine theta. So, plug in natin mga values. We have 2 times sine theta is 5 over 13 times cosine theta is negative 12 over 13. So, using calculator, 2 times 5 over 13 times negative 12 over 13 is equals to negative 120 over 169. Then, sa cosine 2 theta, so gamitin na lang natin ay cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta. Then, plug in natin mga values. So, cosine squared theta is we have negative 12 over 13 quantity squared minus sine squared theta is we have 5 over 13 quantity squared. So, using calculator, we have 119 over 169. And then last, for tangent 2 theta, so kanina, 2 tangent theta over 1 minus tangent squared theta. So tangent theta is 5 over negative 12 over 1 minus tangent squared theta is negative 5 over 12 quantity squared. So using calculator, we have 120 over 119. So that's all for our examples. Trigonometry, the branch of mathematics that deals with the relationships between the angles and sides of triangles. Architecture and construction are real-world examples that highlight the importance of trigonometric concepts. Trigonometry plays a vital role in architectural design and construction. Architects and engineers use trigonometry to calculate angles, distances, height, when designing and constructing buildings, bridges, and other structures. Trigonometric principles are crucial for ensuring the stability and integrity of structures. The general form of the double angle formula depends on the trigonometric function involved. Here are the double angle formulas for sine, cosine, and tangent. These formulas allow us to express the trigonometric function of an angle in terms of the trigonometric function of twice that angle. They are derived using various trigonometric identities such as the Pythagorean identity and the sum to product identities. In conclusion, the double angle formula is important because it simplifies trigonometric expressions, allows for the derivation of other trigonometric identities, and finds application in various scientific and engineering fields. That's all. Thank you.